The Rasta Man. Wayne was visiting his grandfather, who lived by the sea in Mayaro, Trinidad. Wayne loved walking along the beach and feeling the sand under his feet as the cool sea breeze blew against his face. One day, he was taking his usual afternoon walk when he heard someone call out to him. "Young boy, come help me with this sail," said the stranger. Wayne hesitated, as he did not like talking to strangers. The man was tall and thin, with dark skin and long dreadlocks. He had a long beard, which was also twirled in the dreadlock style. Wayne stood where he was with his head bent, hoping that the stranger would ignore him. But not so. The man called out to him again. "You not hear me, man? I need a hand to fix this sail. Me can't go out to catch fish without nothing." Wayne saw the white sail and the long tear in it. He walked slowly up to the man and helped him hold the sail while he stitched it together. The man looked at Wayne and saw the fear in his eyes. "Why you afraid, me boy? Me don't eat little boys. Me only eat vegetables," laughed the Rasta man. Wayne laughed too. He suddenly felt silly for fearing the man because of how he looked. Finally, they finished repairing the sail and Wayne returned to his grandfather's house. When he saw his grandfather that afternoon, he told him about his encounter with the strange Rasta man. Grandpa knew immediately who he was talking about. "That's Ras George you met. He's a good man," said Grandpa. Wayne looked surprised. "I thought Rastas were bad people," he said softly. "Bad people?" said Grandpa. "Who told you that?" "Well, nobody really. It's just because people always say things about Rastas." "That made me think that something must be wrong with them," Wayne said quietly. "That is the problem with people," Grandpa continued. They sure like to talk even when they don't know better. Most of the people who say things about the Rastas have no idea what these people are really like or why they have their custom. In fact, I will tell you about the Rastafarian movement. You will see for yourself just how much people are mistaken about them. Wayne was very interested to hear this. No one had ever explained anything about Rastas to him before. All he ever heard was, "Stay away from them," with no reasons given. Grandpa pulled up a chair and began. The Rastas belong to a religious movement called Rastafarianism. This movement began long ago in Jamaica. Marcus Garvey is the man who inspired the movement. When he was encouraging people of African descent to be proud of their culture, the Rastas believe that Rastafari is the living Messiah. This Messiah will lead his people back to the promised land, where they will be given the justice and their full freedom. "But everyone is free and equal," said Wayne. "How come they wanted to go to another land to get these things?" "Now everyone is free and treated equally," said Grandpa. "But it was not always so, boy. After slavery ended, it took a long time for the Africans to get equal treatment. The Africans were treated as the lowest class of people. It was not at all nice for them. This is why they longed for a place where they could get justice and fair treatment." Wayne looked surprised. "I never realized how bad it was," he said. "I just thought that things were the way they are now. I never feel like anyone else is better than me. Grandpa smiled. Yes, your generation enjoys the freedom and respect that those guys fought so hard to obtain. Now, as I was telling you, the Rastas believe in the Bible. Most of their beliefs are based on biblical teachings. They believe that they are descendants of King David and that Ethiopia is the Zion we read about in the Bible. The sacred colors of the Rastas are red, gold, and green. They symbolize the blood of the martyrs. The gold stands for the wealth and prosperity of the motherland, Africa, and the green represents the vegetation of Zion. The lion is also an important Rastafarian symbol. It represents the power of Jah, the Rastafarian name for God. Rastas have a strict diet. They will not eat preserved foods, only natural foods. Most Rastas are vegetarians. The ones who do eat meat will eat neither pork nor certain seafoods. What about their hair? Why do they have dreadlocks? Asked Wayne. The dreadlocks are a symbol of the lion's mane. They also arise from a verse in the Bible which forbids God's people to shave their hair from their heads. The early Rastas were from Jamaica. Now the movement is popular in many other countries. Even people who are not Africans have joined the movement. They also call themselves Rastas. I always thought that it was just a style, said Wayne. I did not realize that it was a religion. Well, some people have taken it up just for the style, and these people have done stupid things that give all Rastas a bad name. But the genuine Rastas live good lives and they believe strongly in their religion, just like the rest of us. Thanks, Grandpa, said Wayne. You taught me a lot today, not only about the Rastafarian movement, but also that it really is not good to judge people by the way they look. I'm going to look for Rasta George tomorrow to apologize for my behavior. But I thought you helped him, said Grandpa. Yes, I helped him, but I also judged him, and that was wrong. You're a good boy, Wayne. I am proud of you, said Grandpa.